Hello and welcome to Sage of Aqua. And tonight is a special supermoon. We have two moons in full phase this month, the month of August 2023. We have two supermoons in the same month. On the lunar scale of reflective energy, some pretty powerful reflective vibes coming from the lunation of the full moons. So at the beginning of the month and also at the end. So I'm just going to do a quick spread on that one. So first of all, oh, that one's straight out of the bat. Full moon, surrender to the divine, and looking at the big picture. So aiming true. It's not actually a Sagittarius moon tonight. It is in Capricornus, moving into Aquarius tomorrow. Let's just have a look and see what is coming through with this supermoon. And it is also a blue moon. So the phase once in a blue moon is relevant to this month. Gibbous, yeah, it's gibbous at about 91% at this particular time. You are very close to achieving your goal. Right, nice. And what's on the bottom? Okay, so we got the Capricornus creeping in there on the bottom. That's the gravity door. That means that it's already in that sector. So that's confirmation that the moon is already in the Capricornus sector, and it will be moving through over the next 16 or so hours into full. Alright, so I will just do a cross correlation. So just underneath the Capricornus I've got it's time to take action. So what I'm feeling is that what things that may have been in the dark, we had a lot of shadow energy coming through, and my readings in particular had a lot of shadow work coming up, and now with a supermoon in August the 2nd and August 30th, now is the time to perhaps put some things in action. Alright, so if you've been working on something for a long time, now is the time that you're going to see some fruition under these supermoons. So we've got the Earth in Leo at the moment. I don't do sun signs because the sun does not move in relation to us. So therefore, I don't believe it can be measured. Not in that way. If you caught my Aquarius, Age of Aquarius reading, there's a little bit of that energy in here because we're going into a full moon in Aquarius. So this is sort of quite a good lead on, really. Full moon in Aquarius after Age of Aquarius introduction. I have been holding back with the Aquarian readings just to establish my channel a bit, because it's quite a complex energy. It's operating on multiple levels because it's integrated. We're integrating into it as a bigger picture of things, and so there's quite a similarity between the Sagittarian and the Aquarian energy. I think it's quite similar, although I don't know if anyone would agree with that, but I get the feeling that yeah, it's just the kind of vibe that I get. Alright, let's just give these a bit more of a shuffle. So looking at the bigger picture and looking at the bigger moon. So the moon is actually 15% bigger than the supermoon. It is closer to the Earth at this time than its usual cycle. It is an ecliptic orbit. It is in ecliptic motion around the Earth. So therefore the moon really varies in proximity. Therefore it looks different. And in a supermoon, especially two supermoons in 1 month, which is once in a blue moon. Okay, so what you want to look out for is something happening where you think, oh, once in a blue moon that would be happening. Well, let's have a look. Once in a blue moon, that would happen. That's the kind of moon lunar phase we're in. once in a blue moon. 2 supermoons in 1 month. This is a very special month lunar-wise, which is why I thought I'll grab the cards and just not miss this moment that we're in 91% waxing gibbous in Capricornus, moving into full moon in Aquarius tomorrow. And I've just been looking into the Aquarian energy. It's quite timely. Okay, so the moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. Alright? It's a good time to be just kind for the sake of it. This one came through as well from being Earth Magic. We can be in stillness, where we're not really saying anything, not really reacting, not really overreacting anyway. Alright, so I've also got the equinox card coming in, so the next equinox would be definitely lining up. We've also got some little bit of activity with Pluto and Neptune. These are generational planets. Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. They are making a few dark horse moves. I don't really go into this energy that much, but Pluto really did come up in one of my readings, if you wanted to catch that one. So that would have been on the card and all, because Pluto is in Capricornus, and this moon is in Capricornus. So yeah, I've had a bit of a Capricornus theme going on, but the generation planets are very far away. I've also had a lot of snake energy coming in, and here it is again. So definitely a lot of transits. I don't really go into the astrology that much. I just try and get a feel for the energetic signature in the electromagnetic energy field. I don't really specify or specialise in what aspects and what not. There's plenty of programs that you can put on your computer that will do that for you, or if you've got your favourite tarotists on YouTube, then tune into them and they will look at all the charts for you and tell you what aspects everything's in. But I don't really care, so I just like to have a look at the overall feel of the day. And so we've got 2 supermoons, so I just want to see what comes out, if anything in particular. I'm not surprised to see the snake energy here. That one kind of didn't. Yeah, we've got another Capricorn energy there, so it's step up and lead. So if you're in a position, maybe in work, or you've had an opportunity offered to you, then that opportunity is solidifying under this. There's a little bit of Virgo energy. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Could be other planets, definitely showing a little bit of Virgo there. Trust all will be well, you know, just have a bit of confidence there. Let's just try and get a clarifier. So this is my Magic Gate deck. This is like a Gothic deck. It's pretty unusual. It is an unusual time to have 2 blue moons in 1 month, so I'm getting out my most Gothic unusual deck to have a look at this, and then we'll just pick one. Right now this one is really staring out at me, so gibbous moon, you're very close to achieving your goals. So I mean, if you're working on something, then this energy is like really special, really special. If there's someone special in your life. So 2 of Swords upside down is conflict. Okay, so that's a sort of that's a kind of moving on from conflict energy. Yeah, moving on there. Moving on from conflict to a new beginning. So if you've been having difficulties, then under this blue moon, sort of dissolving. Things are dissolving under this blue moon. Dual supermoons. Beautiful. Okay, so this is pretty auspicious night. I don't want to go on and on about it. I just want to see what else we get. Dissolving conflict. Okay, should we take that one? Okay, that one's staring. So we've got Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's possible that if not felt, maybe you're not felt yourself action orientated woman, and it's upside down, so you may have been feeling a little lethargic. in your stride lately, so there could be a lift in that. There could definitely be a shake up in lethargy, or just stalling. I'm just getting a bit of a stalling vibe here with the Queen of Wands upside down. Even though there's definitely a new beginning, things are moving on with a newish sort of offers. It could even be inner conflict. They're just not really feeling on top of the game. So let's just do one more. Yeah, I'm feeling like with this stillness card here that you're not really wanting to sort of take the lead, but this Capricorn is influenced. Yeah, I've got here reserving judgment, not really getting into that sort of judgment headspace. That's what I'm getting. And then a sort of bit of a rebirthing energy coming through, and that's a sort of general sense. That's not just the lunar. I've been getting that one a couple of times. Yeah, seen that one popping its little head out a couple of times. What needs to be resolved on a more insular level? Because the Queen of Wands is normally outgoing, but it's in reversed, so it sort of means sort of going inwards on some level. Alright, so let's just quickly do one more. What can we expect in this super moon? Alright, so I've got sixes galore, I've got 6 of pentacles, and I've got 6 of swords. 6, yes, so that's sort of slightly passive vibe, so not really nutting things out and not really going after the money, just sort of holding back a bit. I'm getting a sort of not really surging forward, dwelling in stillness, and not really kind of gunning after any coin or anything, and not really willing to push ahead. It's more intellectual. 6 of Swords is more going into your head, whereas the Pentacles is upside down. So you're not really gunning, going after any cash bonanza or anything. You're more dwelling in that deep-seated intellectual energy. So it's all good. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, I got High Priestess on the bottom, so that is really high vibrational energy right there. So this moon is really enticing some inner work. 2 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups is also on the bottom. 9 of Cups is really looking at the emotional stuff in a big way, and 2 of Pentacles, it doesn't matter which way up the card is. It's everything that's ever been and ever was and ever will be will always come back to the place it started in a big cycle. The cycles of life, the cycles of everything will come back to square one. This one's really catching my eye, and the fact that it's got two different sort of mandalas there. So meaning everything's made up on sort of a duality, lightness, darkness, sun, moon, earth, sky, masculine, feminine, yin yang. Everything's made up of this sort of binary energy. I'm not saying black and white. I'm trying not to say black and white because it really isn't black and white. But everything's made up on a sort of binary. That's what gives things momentum. Space and time, push and pull. But this one's really taking my eye is the High Priestess. I'm always loving to see the High Priestess come out. I think I got it for the masculine and feminine in my orchestral, divinely orchestral, because it's when it comes out in both, then that's good. That if you're interested in that, I did a meeting of minds where the High Priestess came out in the masculine and the feminine. So if you want to catch that one, it's called the Meeting of Minds. Alright, so let's just get some protagonists. I just want one. Well, actually, I probably should take 2, being 2 supermoons. We'll see. Alright, so rebirth. Okay, so I've got a rabbit and a butterfly, an owl. These creatures are transformative and gentle. Gentle transformation I'm getting here. General transformation. And with the snake and the ancestral cards, I'm getting the feeling that could be to do with the outer planets and the generational shift into different constellations. I'm not up to date on that, to be honest with you, exactly where they are, but there could be some shifting going on. Right, and that one's popped out. Okay, Capricorn, step up and lead, and that one's on the bottom, Capricorn. So yeah, we're getting very close to your goals. Your hard work is paying off. Step up and lead. Okay, so you might be being sized up for a leadership role here, which is pretty good. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. That's exciting. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick split and then I'm just going to close out. Okay, yeah, so I've got the Four of Swords sort of pensive energy there. I've got two Swords there, very pensive, very stalling energy there. Chariot's really reining things in, really trying to get a sense of duality there. Karmic lessons need to be learned with the Chariot. Karmic lessons, which could have something to do with this generational thing. Yeah, I'm feeling like karmic lessons with this one. And the 3 is upside down here. So yeah, not much is happening. I'm not getting a stalling energy, I'm getting a quiet, just a quietness. Stillness, yeah, that's stillness card. And that Judgment just came flying out. So Judgment is associated with the planet Pluto, so that really ties in with this. And my previous read, if you have a look at Pluto in Capricornus, that does actually tie in with this energy a little bit. Beautiful. Okay, Capricornus. Let's have a quick look. So we got one of each. We got one light one dark one. Alright, so that tells me that the energy in Capricornus is quite balanced. And it is definitely high vibration right there. So we'll do this one. Your hard work is paying off. Lovely. Like, oh, there's the blue moon. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. That's what the blue moon card is. That's what we're having at the moment, blue moon. So it's a lucky moon. So miss this chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. Okay, just to finish off, we're going to look at the Capricornus energy. So your hard work is paying off. So it's a very good omen for studying or teaching. Hard work will make your dreams a reality. So you maybe have been working hard on something. You need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. And don't be too controlling and avoid anyone that is a controlling person. So you want to be warding away from exploitative manipulators. They may come out of the woodwork under this super moon. Alright, that's very good advice. And let's just have a look at the manifestation moonology. So we've got step up and lead. Call in the strong energies of Saturn, which guide the planet and constellation Capricornus. So your manifestation, the harder I work, the luckier I get. Alright, I think I'll just leave it there because that just tunes into the last card. And lucky last, unleash your kindest self. Tune into your manifestation powers under this supermoon, Sturgeon moon, and 2 blue moons in a month, once in a blue moon energy, and the second moon is a blue moon, yeah, because it's the 13th moon, and there's only 12 months, and there's 13 full moons, yeah, so this is the blue moon coming up. Tune into manifestation powers. The solar plexus chakra, Manipura, is your center of courage and confidence. This energy can restore vitality and help you feel brighter and more secure. Visualize yourself in a column of shimmering yellow sunlight. Hold the card to your solar plexus and call in the energies. So manifestation, it's good to be realistic, but you don't want to have the stench of reality so far up your nose that you can no longer smell life's perfumes. Are you being too hard on yourself or someone else? Do you think you need to be strict with yourself or other people to get where you want to go without sucking all the joy out of it? Okay, so you may have had a phase where someone sucked all the joy out of your life by just doing things just a little bit too hardcore. The moon is going into Aquarius, so the next place is trust in the universe. Okay, trust, trust, trust. Okay, and the Virgo was trust all as well. And find a balance came up in Libra. So, yeah, so it's really about trying to keep things, you know, real. Keeping it real is what comes to my mind, you know. It's not going too far ahead, not being too mean, but you know, keeping your ducks in a row in the Capricornus vibration, but just not going too far. Keeping a balance. Alright, so what's come out? Phoenix and unicorn on the bottom. So unicorn is an ethereal, make-believe character. Whales, they actually exist. They are sea creatures, are in Antarctica, and they are a pack animal and not even from this world. People don't even know about them. So the phoenix is fire, and fire is kundalini, and it's about energy increasing. So whatever is on your mind is going to amplify. So we'll just have a quick look at that one. Could be a really, really rare find that's rising up about out of the ashes. Like it could be something really, really rare. So the phoenix comes out of the ashes. And so you may be starting over with something that you thought was dead, done over with. So the unicorn is reconnecting to higher wisdom. So we had the high priestess on the bottom. Reconnecting to your higher wisdom. You cannot go wrong if you dwell in that energy. We want to believe so bad that it's real. Well, it is real.
The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn. You have begun your quest. Excellent. Excellent.